Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I remember I once said here that we as Kenyans, we might not know the real reason why William Ruto is firing Rigathi Gachagua through an impeachment. The only people who knows this is two people. The first one is William Ruto himself. Number two, Rigathi Gachagua, the person that Ruto is initiating his impeachment, has initiated his impeachment actually because it is past tense. Asha, fanya imambo. These two individuals knows the real reason why. Whatever they come and say in public, it is what they want the public to know. But the real reason, we might not know, but they know. So yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua, giving now his side of the story, he told the country the reason why William Ruto wanted him out. The crime that he has committed to warrant his impeachment. And in his statement, it was clear that the framers of 2010 Constitution wanted a deputy president who is elected. Why? They want a person who can stand and defend the people. And so, what he believes is that Ruto does not want an elected deputy president because they can stand and defend the people. He wants to appoint a person who he can control. That means they cannot control Gachagua. A person who cannot ask you a question and cannot say anything. That means Gachagua has been asking Ruto questions and speaking, asserting to some issues. And he went to talk about the cabinet, that in the cabinet is only the deputy president who can stand and tell the president the truth. Why? Because the rest are the president's appointees. So they cannot stand on the president and openly speak the truth. Tell him when he's wrong and when he's right. He has been doing all those. So, because of that, Ruto wanted him out and to have his appointee with an undated resignation letter. And we will talk about this. Such that when you come in, you sign a letter without a date that you have resigned. Such that anytime he will feel you are contradicting him, he forces you to resign. This is a statement from Rigathi Gachagua. The reason why they want him out. Listen to him shortly.
My only problem with the president is just being truthful because nobody else can tell him. The framers of the 2010 Constitution wanted a deputy president who is elected as a buffer who can stand for the people. The charity we are being treated for, too, is get rid of an elected deputy president and appoint a control freak. A fellow you appoint who cannot ask a question, who cannot say anything. And I'm sure if they succeed, he'll be asked to sign an undated resignation letter so that in case he starts asking questions, he can just be told to resign. But the framers of the 2010 Constitution were very clear in their mind why they wanted a deputy president who is elected. I'm the only man in the cabinet and in the whole government who can stand up to President William Ruto and tell him, hey brother, this is not right. This Adani thing is not good for the country. There's too much corruption, Mr. President. This how thing is being forced down on the people of Kenya. And they don't like it. Please don't force it down on them. Situations where medical equipment that was being supplied by Kenyans to the Ministry of Health now has been given to one single Asian. I say, Mr. President, this is not right. We are killing our business people. So, as we speak, I say that my lawyers are in court.
Now, as we continue with the final discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, Gachagua has mentioned several issues. He has gone on and on, of which some of them can be true. No president would want a powerful deputy president. They feel threatened. They feel being replaced. No one would want that. And Ruto fears this the most. Why? We have a lying president who overtaxes us without service delivery. So when you live on lies, govern with lies, the replacement is easy. So he would not want someone who can stand on him and tell him the truth. Gachagua said that he told the president not to evict the people without compensation. Remember the issue of River Road. There were people who were evicted and they were given 10,000 each. What can 10,000 do? You remember those stories? So Gachagua went there. The president was not happy that he contradicted him. There should have been a place to put these people. And on this, he was right. Though, I personally still question Gachagua. If you check carefully, Gachagua was focusing on where we have people from Mount Kenya region. And imagine this one is a deputy president, who should be our deputy, not a deputy of a certain region. There was eviction in Kitengela. I never saw Gachagua going there. Why? Wale walikuwa Wakamba, Waluya, Wajaluo, Kikuyu walikuwa wachache. But where Kikuyus were being affected largely, he went there. He is right, but the problem is that he is selective. So, I think it is a lesson he has to learn. Akipata nafasi nyingine kama hiyo, ajua yeye ni kiongozi wa Wakenya wote. Ilikuwa tumuone paka Kitengela where there was eviction, na wale wengi wanajua walikuwa watu wa ODM. Wiper, saizi naona Wiper inasimama na yeye. So, because he demanded people to be compensated before eviction, Ruto was not happy. The issue of housing program, don't force it on Kenyans. He might have said this one in the cabinet, but he has never come out to talk about this. But he has put it as one of the reasons why Ruto is impeaching him. He talked about the issue of overtaxation. Do not overtax people. You are killing their business. Now, to this one, I want to differ with Gachagua because ni vile tu sitaki kuleta hii video hapa. We're just trying to sympathize with Gachagua. So, I don't want to bring the video here. But the video is in the public. When they were passing the 24 finance bill, na ile ya 2023, what did Gachagua say about Gathoni wa Mushomba when Gathoni wa Mushomba was opposing the finance bill? He said Mount Kenya region is supporting this finance bill except few elements who are opposed to it. Ati watu wengi kwa mlima hapa wanakubaliana na hii finance bill, ni watu wachache tu ambao hawakubaliani nao, wengine taongea na hao na wengine tawaacha hivyo kwa sababu ni demokrasia yao. They humiliated Gathoni wa Mushomba for opposing finance bill because she was elected on UDA ticket. So for me, I never saw Gachagua coming out to differ with him in as much his position has been protected in the law. Lazima ikuwe impeachment, uweze mfuta tu. So kwa hapo, mimi bado niko na shauku na mheshimiwa Rigathi Gachagua. Si kuona akitoka kabisa akidefend watu, alikuwa huku nje akimobilize watu to support the finance bill. And I said in one of the videos that he is doing so because he is a beneficiary since part of this goes to his office. Now he is out. is telling us that he said no to finance bill. He did not say, because we never saw him saying so. We saw him intimidating those members of parliament from Mount Kenya who did not support the finance bill. Ni vile sitaki kuleta kwa saizi. Tunataka to sympathize na yeye, lakini pia tumwambie ukweli. So he says in the cabinet is the only person who can tell the president the truth. It is true. The rest are his appointees, but the other reality is here. Then we might be having a wrong cabinet, because in the cabinet you are being appointed to help the president to govern, and that is the only place you can tell the president the truth. You are his advisors in the various ministries. Sasa that ndio ukuwe na dignity yako na heshima zako zidumu. If you find that you are advising the president accordingly, and this is what Gachagua should have also done, and the president is not taking your advice, you resign. Then come out and say the truth, stand with the people. I think if Gachagua had denounced the finance bill, na Ruto akataka kumsikiza yeye kama principal advisor wake, then he proceed to resign and come out and serve the people and say the truth, Gachagua will be the darling of Gen Z. Saizi angekuwa ndio the face of opposition. Angekuwa amemass watu wengi sana. But he still has a chance to do so. Now, he talked about the issue of Adani. It was not good. The issue of corruption. We have never seen him coming out to condemn corruption. Maybe if he was saying in the cabinet. The issue of Adani, maybe if he was saying it in the cabinet. But the only person who made us to know about Adani is none other than the Kisii Senator Onyonka. Onyonka ndiye alifanya tukajua mambo ya Adani. If Gachagua was opposed to it, maybe he did it in silence. But he has told us that those are the key reasons why Ruto had to make sure that he is going. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.